I don't know how accurate this woman is, and she's a Kramer or something, and she's actually starting to go viral, and people are starting to send this to me. So I said, okay, well, let's evaluate it and let's look at it from all sides, right?
Hi, my name is Carrie Kramer. I am the ex-wife of Philip Kramer, and I have something personal to share about Kamala Harris that's been weighing on me for years. Kamala Harris didn't just destroy my husband's career, she destroyed my family. Philip Kramer was a respected attorney who fought for homeowners after the '08 mortgage crisis. He stood up to the big banks and tried to bring justice for those who were cheated out of their homes. But Kamala Harris, she didn't care about justice, she cared about her political future. When she raided my husband's law firm and froze our assets, she didn't just ruin his career, she took everything, our savings, our children's college funds, even our boys' bank accounts that had $100 or so of birthday money from their grandparents. She left us with nothing, no way to fight back, no way to recover. If it weren't for the financial help of family and friends, I really would be homeless right now. I watched my family fall apart. Also, Kamala Harris could cozy up to the banks and advance her career. The very theories that Philip developed to hold banks accountable, she used them to cut a deal and let them off with a slap on the wrist. While my family was left in ruin, she claimed victory. I'm drowning in debt. There's no way I can ever recover from this. My children and I paid the price for her ambition. We were collateral damage, and I'm speaking out now because the truth needs to be heard. What she did wasn't justice, it was political manipulation at the highest level, and we're still living with the consequences. Kamala Harris may have moved on to higher offices, but we're still picking up the pieces of what she left behind. So much for her rhetoric about middle-class families being the backbone of America. She decimated mine.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This lady is going viral right now. Seen it all over the internet. I saw Anton Daniels talk about it. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know the validity of this story. I don't know. Of course, there are always three sides to the story. Her side, Obama's side, and the truth, right? The truth lies somewhere in the middle. But I will say this. I'm familiar with that homeowners bill that Kamala is touting left and right. Every time she gets a chance, she's talking about how much she's done for California and everything. But in actuality, what she ended up doing is striking a backdoor deal with the banks, because the banks screwed over so many homeowners in California. They got off light, didn't pay that much. If you look at how much they made compared to what they were fined, she saved a few homes. Of course, homeowners, they were able to keep their homes, but many others were not. They were forced into short selling their mortgages, and they walked away scotch-free, but ultimately lost their homes. At the end of the day, she made it look like she did something, but really she just struck a nice deal and got on the good side of Wall Street many years ago. This is she touted this on the Oprah show back in the 2000s, like 2008 or 9. So she's been groomed for this, right? They tout her as the first black attorney general for California and all of that. But this person, this woman, Obama is what I call her, has been groomed for this position as vice president, and she just so happened to, by mistake, land in the position of being the running candidate for the president of the United States, which is horrible. I just want to show you this other clip. Many of you probably don't know these stats about Kamala and the state of California, but check this out, where RFK Jr., which, by the way, the reason why he was pretty much excommunicado out of the Democratic Party was because he was actually the biggest threat against Biden and Kamala. And honestly, if the DNC really wanted to win, they would have gone ahead and blessed RFK Jr. with that position. But he wasn't ready to sell his soul, right? He's not from DC, so he's not going to fully follow the narrative that they want out of DC on the Democratic side. That's why they pretty much ran him out. He had the chance to beat Trump. I'm going to be honest with you. He really had the chance to beat Trump fair and square. Now they're just going to steal it yet again. But take a look at what RFK Jr. said while at the White House.
One of the primary authors of the school to prison pipeline, she kept 5,000 people despite a Supreme Court order that she released 5,000 prisoners.
Listen to this.
Of nonviolent drug crimes who were illegally in California jails. She kept them in there saying that we needed them for firefighting and for other public work services. And that's just amazing.
5,000 humans. Remember, these are 5,000 souls that the state of California deemed as nonviolent. Let them out. We already got prison population overflow. She said, nah, we're going to keep them in there because we need people to firefight and do other various things for basically pennies on the dollar. Insane.
A modern version of indentured servitude, a modern version of slavery. She was one of the two leading public officials in California, which now has the worst education system, 49th in education outcomes in the country. 50% of the homeless people in our country are in California. She was behind those.
50% of all homelessness is in the state of California. How do you guys think she did a great job? At the state level? At the national level? I just don't understand. You got to be voting identity politics. That's the only thing I can come up with because the track record is just simply not there, ladies and gents. It's just not there. Stop the identity politics. And again, I don't know how much of this situation with this Kramer lady is, truth on her side versus Kamala's. I do want to, because I want to be fair and balanced. Kramer, her ex-husband, actually was disbarred based on his national loan modification scam, allegedly. Not even allegedly. This is what happened. Mr. Kramer admitted to multiple counts of misconduct, including collecting illegal upfront fees, failure to return unearned fees, and taking cases in states where he was not licensed to practice law. Kramer also agreed to pay restitution to 27 former clients. Okay, so he ain't all innocent here, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, he pled guilty. But how many people are pretty much forced to plead guilty because the situation is set up, the court is set up in a way, the trial is set up in a way where you got to just go ahead and take the guilty count and get up out of there because you're probably facing a hard sentence. So a lot of people take pleas not because they want to or because they actually are fully guilty, but because there is no other option. And when you got the weight of the state and even federal agencies leaning on your case, you damn near can't win. You damn near can't win. We'll see how this pans out if she comes out with any more information, this ex-wife of Mr. Philip Kramer. But I just wanted to give you guys the rundown on this lady that's been going viral. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Kamala, track record, horrible. The state level, federal level. Stop doing the identity politics, ladies and gentlemen. Don't vote because she's black, because she's a woman. And what has she actually done? That's what you should be asking when you go vote for 5th or even before. But that's it. Like, share, subscribe. Click that bell to see more videos like this. I'm out of here, people.
Yo, it's crypto blood. Detroit flow, screaming from the D, knowing what the show. Indicators are on point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living life.